What if I told you that a watch, once considered ugly, dismissed by buyers, mocked by dealers, later sold for over $17 million? Or that a pocket watch took 44 years to build, and the woman it was made for never lived to see it? These aren't myths, they're real. And they prove one thing: the most extraordinary timepieces ever made aren't just watches, they're frozen moments of human obsession. In a world obsessed with screens and shortcuts, there's something quietly powerful about a mechanical watch. No battery, no app, no software update, just hundreds of hand-assembled parts moving in perfect harmony, ticking like a heartbeat that never sleeps. These machines don't just tell time, they carry stories, they hold history, they represent the absolute peak of what human hands and human minds can create when money is no object and compromise is not an option. Today, we're exploring the most luxurious watches, not just expensive, extraordinary. Each one is a masterpiece with a story worth knowing. Patek Philippe Reference 1527. Some watches command attention by being loud. The Patek Philippe Reference 1527 commands attention by being unforgettable. Crafted in the 1940s, this rose gold creation is the definition of understated brilliance. More than 20 embedded gemstones catch the light with quiet confidence, yet the design never crosses into excess. It is balanced, refined, and deeply intentional. Every curve was shaped by craftsmen who understood that true elegance never needs to announce itself. But the 1527's real power lies in its legacy. This single watch became the foundation for some of Patek's most celebrated models in the decades that followed. It didn't just represent an era, it shaped the future of fine watchmaking. Even today, collectors don't admire it for what it shows, they admire it for what it means. Paul Newman Rolex Daytona. Here's a story that proves love can make something legendary. In the early 1970s, actress Joanne Woodward gifted her husband, legendary actor Paul Newman, a Rolex Daytona. She had the case back engraved with a simple message. Newman wore it everywhere, on racetracks, on film sets, at dinner tables around the world. The watch's cream and black exotic dial was once considered a flaw. Buyers avoided it, dealers discounted it. Then Paul Newman kept wearing it, and everything changed. That same dial became one of the most sought-after faces in the entire history of horology. When the watch sold at auction in 2017, it fetched $17.75 million, making it the most expensive Rolex ever sold. The Daytona teaches us something important. Beauty isn't always recognized immediately. Sometimes it takes the right person to show the world what it was missing all along. Jacob & Co. Billionaire Watch. If the Daytona is quiet confidence, the Jacob & Co. Billionaire Watch is pure, unfiltered declaration. Crafted entirely from white gold and wrapped in hundreds of emerald-cut diamonds, this watch doesn't ask for your attention, it takes it. Open the dial and you'll find a fully skeletonized movement. Gears, jewels, and springs all visible, all dancing. It's as if the watch wants you to see exactly how extraordinary it is on the inside, not just the outside. With a 72-hour power reserve and entirely handcrafted movement, this is engineering dressed in armor. For those who believe that success should be seen, the Billionaire Watch is the ultimate statement. Patek Philippe Henry Graves Supercomplication. Now we enter the realm of pure genius. The Henry Graves Supercomplication is widely considered the most complicated mechanical watch ever made by hand, and it was completed in 1933, decades before computers existed. Commissioned by New York banker Henry Graves Jr., it took Patek Philippe's master craftsmen 16 years to build. The result? 24 separate functions packed into a single pocket watch. A perpetual calendar, a minute repeater, a celestial chart mapping the night sky above Graves' Manhattan home, sunrise and sunset times, a split seconds chronograph, every single mechanism assembled entirely by hand, entirely from scratch. In 1999, it sold at auction for $11 million. In 2014, it sold again for $24 million. No smartwatch, no matter how advanced, will ever come close to the human achievement locked inside this small golden case. Chopard 201-carat watch. Most watches show you the time. The Chopard 201-carat watch shows you something else entirely. It shows you magic. Adorned with hundreds of gemstones in pink, blue, yellow, and white, this creation is a living kaleidoscope. But the real wonder comes when you press a hidden spring mechanism. 3 heart-shaped diamonds, enormous, flawless, breathtaking, unfold like flower petals, revealing the watch beneath. It's part timepiece, part theater, and completely unforgettable. In a world that often rewards minimalism, Chopard made the boldest possible counterargument. Sometimes more is more.
Jaeger-LeCoultre 101 Manchette. Size, it turns out, has nothing to do with greatness. The Jaeger-LeCoultre 101 Manchette proves that beyond any doubt. At the heart of this diamond-encrusted bracelet watch sits the caliber 101, one of the smallest mechanical movements ever built. It fits inside a case smaller than a fingertip, yet it keeps perfect time, ticks faithfully, and has done so since its creation. When Jaeger-LeCoultre gifted this watch to Queen Elizabeth II for her Diamond Jubilee, they weren't just honoring a monarch, they were showing the world that the greatest achievements often come in the smallest packages. Elegance, it turns out, has no minimum size requirement. Breguet Marie-Antoinette. No watch on this list carries more emotional weight than the Breguet Marie-Antoinette. The story begins with an obsession. An anonymous admirer commissioned the watch for the French queen, requesting that no expense be spared and every known complication be included. Abraham Louis Breguet, the greatest watchmaker of his era, accepted the challenge. It took 44 years to complete. Marie Antoinette had been dead for decades by the time the watch was finished. It passed through history, was stolen from a Jerusalem museum in 1983, vanished for nearly 20 years, and was eventually recovered and restored. Today, it sits behind glass, a gold and crystal masterpiece housing a perpetual calendar, thermometer, minute repeater, and more. It is not just a watch, it is a love letter that outlived everyone involved in writing it. If this gave you a new appreciation for the art of watchmaking, share it with someone who deserves to know what true craftsmanship looks like. More journeys into the world of extraordinary luxury are coming, and you won't want to miss them.